Yes, now blessed now people, don't forget to rest now. There's ROCKSTEADY at King of the Pit TV signing in. We just listened to Weezer, the 10-track record by Weezer, as for when it was released, maybe 3 years back now. Got recommended on the Patreon by my good friend Dope19. Thank you very much for the recommendation, Dope19. This was a good listen, and most importantly, it was an easy listen, you know. 10 tracks, nice and smooth, you know, probably averaging at around, I don't know, call it 3 minutes 10 per track. Good songwriting as always. Great songwriting, debatable. I think they always just try to throw stuff at a wall and see what sticks. You know, they've definitely got a formula, but they've had a formula since day one, but it works for Weezer and their fan base. You know, if you do like melodies and you do like choruses and whatnot, you are going to come across a track that you enjoy, most definite. This was a good record. I think it was actually more enjoyable than some of the other Weezer albums I've been listening to as of recent. I thought this might have been, you know, a good return to form. Especially the first couple of tunes. Really good. I didn't like it when they did the whole metal thing. I don't want to hear them chugging away and doing all this. It just sounds cheap to me. I know they're quite like a budget band anyway, but you know, as far as it's just 3 or 4 power chords and some guy singing a melody with, you know, not necessarily the most imagination stimulating lyrical content, but what they do well. They just take it back to basics. I don't like it when they do the whole metal thing. I don't want to hear them chugging along or adding these external influences which just seem like it's a bit of a piss take. I don't like novelty music, but this was a good record. Where do you go? I mean, hook after hook after hook. Every song's got a good chorus. Simple as always. Lyrically speaking, you know, it's Weezer, man. Honestly, it's Weezer. You can say this, that, and the third. Weezer never really stray too far from what they're known for. I feel every once in a while they'll do a record like ABAB, as to where, you know, when you get to the second album, there'll be like a little bit of a change in the atmosphere, maybe a little more emotionally driven, as opposed to like your general pop music that they tend to come out with, your pop songwriting stuff. But this is definitely a pop songwriting one, as opposed to like the emotionally driven, odd records that they do, in my personal opinion. I thought it was good. If I was to rate it, I'll give it a 7 out of 10. I've got no problem giving it a 7 out of 10. There's been no tune on here that has really sold me. Like, I don't think I'll be returning back to any of these songs, but I was pleased through half of them. I think All the Good Ones might have been my favourite song on the record, potentially. They finish off with a clean number, like an acoustic tune, Precious Metal Girl. Pretty good. Lyrically speaking, I don't think the concept was good placement for the last song, but as far as the sound of the song, like it being a clean outro per se, I think it was quite good in that regards. With that being said, I'm signing out, people, so I'll see you on the flip side. One love.